And here's Richardson. Johnson with 5 on the shot clock.
He lofts that ball up, and it looks like a
game of Minnesota. And Richardson,
no
team just
past that. I mean, the way they played out on the road at a high level.
DeRozan. Yakum back to Trey.
There's so many active hands hang their hats on the defensive end of the
draws a crowd. DeMar missed. Keldon Johnson for 3. Yeah. 5 games.
I'm watching that with Keldon right now.
Johnson again.
Yeah.
Nearly had the steal. Vucevic for 3.
The last year might have hesitated
against Minnesota the other night as Rich had to do him one better than that. Vucevic. Last year he had 104th.
These two.
To Pirtle. Poppers of 9 from the floor to start the game.
So think before you use your dribble.
NBA action. Brought in. Spurs are without Devin Vassell again.
His knee is sore.
So Johnson goes to the line.
These aren't spazzes. They have
Kobe White. Pirtle. They know being a young dude.
And then to watch them win it
before the game as Pirtle scores underneath Chicago.
Well, I don't think there's any question because
got to the Hammond will be our guest here in this. DeRozan. Johnson.
Obviously, we know that he's very physical.
White averaging 6 a game. And the other way, Somu. Johnson. McDermott's foul. At night. Sunday, a 6 o'clock tip, and then Toronto. Spurs by 7. DeRozan. That is his game. Spurs. Good last 6 as Toronto deal. And beautiful pass bucket.
That was a good pass there by
Collins. White misses the throws the floater over Drummond.
Cato allowed DeMar to...
And a foul call. Caruso all over him. Congratulations, first of all.
But, no, so much.
Oh, yeah, like you...
Question, is it really the perfect place?
Player.
Poker.
Kobe White. Hammond with us here in the second.
Just the ball movement.
I told him that the other night and...
Or play to lose, ever.
Yeah, I don't know. Turn the volume down. Everybody's going out there.
Competitors, and I think you see it.
We're tired of hearing media people ask us about this team so far.
End of the day, they're a young team. Every possession.
All making the right decisions with the ball.
You know, you don't always have to be the most.
As Kobe White.
He's a guy right now.
Blake Wesley gets his first NBA. Your experience with the Spurs,
a lot of it just the things spacing-wise. The last few years, just switching it up, junking it up. One thing long enough. The 2-3, we did a little bit of everything.
Kind enough to join us here in the second quarter. So tough on the boards.
Around the rim.
Just gang rebounded. How about that?
Casual reverse. That was so you bring in everybody back.
Yeah, and I think, fun. Like, to me, competing is fun.
Right.
Winning definitely helps.
Talent.
Correct, for sure.
You know,
and that, like,
I'm competitive on the golf course. I always say that people see the ton of work. Spend a lot of time in the gym.
Wow. I mean, those one way to play when everybody touches the basketball.
Yeah, they'll come up with the steal, but
correct.
If Yakum doesn't...
And that happens throughout.
9, they led by 14.
Penetration there from Jeremy Sohan.
Mizumo, and half. Pirtle again. Oh, my.
We've seen it already early on in the season.
And you have to respect the shot. That's what really impressed with his finishing around the rim.
Like all hands on deck. When Doug
moving everywhere, and all of a sudden you leave somebody open.
Pulls out one of his cards. What happened?
He has a group of 18 I've ever seen before. No cards, no. And move fast, which is a huge luxury. I mean, he's a play injuries. But very talented. A lot of times, the more aggressive. Yeah, I mean, I think he...
Right down the boulevard. He misses. Trey Jones. Monte Green brings him. And now to DeRozan. DeRozan. Bobbled underneath. Trey Jones trying to... and is the open man. Can't connect.
Full rotation there. DeMar DeRozan just...
Johnson. A little bit more about why he's old.
Calmness.
And they got mixed up on the switch. Johnson fires the three. Got it. Oh, Caruso will climb by. Vucevic. Spurs. Sohan defers.
Now watching them for the first
120 to 102.
Right. They've got a lot of young
ones back in on a second chance opportunity. Shot clock. Caruso corrals it. And Williams played 17 games.
Johnson had a dunk.
Underneath. DeMar
weave himself into that layup.
First to Vucevic for three. Away from his old teammate. Jones, Richardson, Pirtle, Johnson, fakes Diop. Is at the other end to make it 78-point line. And all capable going outside. Pirtle's in a couple assists. And he obviously is a huge part of it too.
Hard way, you got to box him out.
Help. Pearl trying to get and brings it across. Bulls by 4. Well, it comes off the Pearl pick. Pearl hustles back for the jump, but again on the offense. Jones to Pearl, the running floater. Vucevic with a minute check in with Drummond. Blake Dragic. Vucevic.
And just a three-point shooter, an outside shooter. He got a little bit more space to let that one.
Johnson.
Oh, it's a beauty.
Producer's delight.
Oh, yeah. A little bit of finesse with all that power.
Collins juggled it for a moment. Oh, boy. Slick pass behind the back. Williams, 7%. The Spurs powers it up and in. 8 games. Average. Very tough. But you never know when a guy might break. Third quarter. And
wide open along that.
Well, there are 4 starter or 5 starters. Sets up.
Decisions that time brilliantly falling.
Wow. How about that?
Unbelievable flurry at the end of
Doug McDermott. The large. He's got 9. Josh Richardson with 10.
So a passer like Zach Collins at that high post.
Figure scoring game. DeRozan always encouraging with the
and better pass from Zach.
Dragic for 3.
Insane.
Ridiculous. DeRozan, right act. Chicago. He got DeRozan had 72 in the 2 games.
Gonna have to take a breather sometime here. Can't stay out there the entire fourth. He all by himself in the corner.
Charging down the lane. Block.
There's Drummond again.
Oh, Richardson. Solid Chicago team. The shot clock. And Green misses. 9 on the shot clock. Here's Caruso. Gives a 3.
Go well.
7-point lead.
Because that was a great ball. It's at the pace of the game. This game, pretty scary falls.
Oh, what a pass.
That was a huge loss for the Lakers.
Richardson.
That's
pounds, but not losing any muscle.
Right.
108. We approach the side. So quick. And then drop McDermott. DeRozan. Johnson. Get in there. First Mark Credit Union want to recognize you. 5:24. So he'll be the center of attention. And DeSomo. Johnson for 3. Yes.
Swarm of defenders and finds Keldon all by.
Meanwhile, DeRozan back at the rest of the way. Johnson won to play Minnesota for the 3rd.
Got it after the first 5 minutes in the first.
Wanting more. Vucevic. And
well, maybe the Lakers are tanking.
launches the 3. Nothing but
Shot last year.
And the Spurs by right
to shoot it. Charge.
A run in the last 4 of trying to set up a teammate.
Spurs in the corner.
Johnson to Pirtle. And he goes right to the rack. Pirtle got by.
Drummond gave him the lane with the reach.
Close out the Bulls. And Green will get the dunk. Yeah. He does.
Back to Trey Jones.
Javonte Green. Although it looked like he was.
Faster, a lot stronger than you think.
Jones. Not. Up. Kobe White. But there were Ended his career. Call a foul. On the clock.
That's exactly what's happening.
DeRozan, Johnson. That game took over, and Johnson from Pop. He was fast-paced. Everybody capable of going outside. 13 points, 5 rebounds, and a couple assists. His injury rehab. And he obviously was a huge part of it too.
Our guys learning the hard way. You got to box them out.
Mace Diop leading the break, looking for help. Pearl trying to get. DeRozan brings it across. Bulls by 4. Goes to work. McDermott comes off the Pearl pick.
Get out there on him.
Pearl hustles back for the. May come down to the best conditioned team.
Right.
Judge DeMar, but he couldn't finish. But again, on the offense. Gives him another opportunity. Jones to Pirtle, the running floater.
Good pressure release to have.
Vucevic with a minute. Let him know about it. Sohan waiting to check in with Drummond. It's Blake. Dragic. Vucevic. Collins with it.
Showing you that he's more than just a three-point shooter, an outside shooter. Looking for cutters. That time he got a little bit more space to let that one.
Johnson.
Oh, it's a beauty.
Out of North Carolina, to our producer's delight.
Oh,
to Dragic.
A little bit of finesse with all that power.
After 1 by 2 at halftime. Collins juggled it for a moment.
It flies.
A dozen for Zach.
Oh, boy.
Slick pass behind the back. Williams shooting 47%. The Spurs. Collins gets it right back to Zach. Powers it up and in. Last year in 28 games, averaged Dragic. Great time. So, but you never know when a guy might put 3. We've got 107 to go. Third quarter. And
Sorry, you saw Josh Richardson wide open along that.
all their 4 starter or 5 starters. Sohan sets up.
Making all the right decisions. That time brilliantly following.
Against Collins. Wow. Wesley, what'll he do? How about that?
Pretty unbelievable flurry at the end.
Doug McDermott, the floater,
And avoid drawing the charge.
He's got 9. Team from Zach Collins. Josh Richardson with Tance at 96-95.
And it's a luxury to have a passer like Zach Collins at that high post.
His 3rd straight double-figure scoring game. DeRozan, a word with Wesley. Always encouraging with the
Cut there by Jeremy and better pass from Zach.
McDermott. Dragic for 3.
What was it, 27 in the second half or something insane?
Ridiculous. DeRozan, right at for free throws. Chicago by 9 points at the free throw line. Richardson, he got 120-104. DeRozan had 72 in the 2 games.
DeMar DeRozan is going to have to take a breather sometime here. A break at some point. Can't stay out there the entire fourth.
Become a very good player.
By the three-point line, and you leave Blake Wesley all by himself in the corner.
DeRozan again, charging down the lane. Block.
Too early. There's Drummond again.
Oh, Richardson, DeRozan. This is a solid Chicago team. Here's KJ with 6 on the shot clock. Here at this time. And Green misses. Trey Jones, 9 on the shot clock. Here's Caruso, gives it. Caruso for 3. Without fouling.
He uses his body so well.
Pointer, and the Bulls now a 7-point lead.
Because that was a great ball. Great shape.
Yeah.
But my concern is at the pace of the game. This game's on the floor. You've seen pretty scary falls.
0.8 per game. Oh, what a pass. Fed him a bullet.
That was a huge loss for the Lakers. The shooting.
Richardson. Keldon again. Several times, losing 20 pounds, but not losing any muscle.
Right.
Spurs back within 4, 112-108. We approach this out to DeSoma on the drive. So quick, and then Jones looking for an opening. McDermott, 1 of 6. DeRozan brings it up. Johnson, get in there. Calling all teachers, the Spurs and First Mark Credit Union want to recognize you. Pirtle and Johnson at the line. 5:24 DeRozan. So he'll be the center of attention. And DeSoma. Johnson for 3. Yes.
Underneath the basket with a swarm of defenders and finds Keldon all by.
For Keldon, the 28. Meanwhile, DeRozan back at the rest of the way. Johnson won here Sunday at 6 to play Minnesota for the third. Yeah.
And Chicago got it after the first 5 minutes in the first.
Spurs on top. Johnson wanting more. Yeah. As Dragic gives to Vucevic. And clock, and the Lakers' woes continue.
Well, maybe the Lakers are tainted.
Fakes the 3. Jones launches the 3. Nothing but bones.
He wouldn't taken that shot last year.
And Devontae Green with that one. Spurs by
for him and trusting him to shoot it. Charge.
Spurs a 13-4 run in the last 4. Then stolen as Richardson trying to set up a teammate. Spurs
and covered up Doug McDermott in the corner.
Johnson to Pirtle. DeRozan goes right to the rack. 24 for his career. Pirtle got by.
He was running the play, and Drummond gave him the lane with the reach.
Can they close out the Bulls? Oh, another turnover, and Green will get the dunk.
We'll give the Bulls defense a ton of credit.
Yeah. Timing issue there. Jones got to put it up. He does.
Trying to save the basketball, saves it right back to Trey Jones.
Javonte Green not fouled, although it looked like he was.
Here the basketball, and he's a lot faster and a lot stronger than you think.
Veteran move. Jones. Not.
As a player.
DeRozan gives it up. Kobe White. No, we're not going to. But they're right at the free throw line. White, 86% in his career. Gives it to Johnson. He is mauled. Call a foul. That one. And Keldon with 14.5 ticks on the clock. Seconds.
Make him run some clock, and that's exactly what's happening.
DeRozan. Johnson. At start this game, and then the game took over, and Johnson. 2 overall. DeRozan gets a hunt from Pop. He was